Let me see into your soul, my fellow and future outlaws, as this is Card Games vs. Humanity, and I am the Aka Double G. Back in the weekly recap of that TV show that welcomes violence about as much as a consistent set of rules and regulations that make sense. Duel Monsters. So as per usual, if you enjoy, don't forget that sub, that bell, that like, and leave a comment telling me if you think you can get past this large gate with Chemo in front of it without a large chest to help you out. Speaking of Chemo, here he is at the castle gate, waiting for all our heroes to arrive. For some reason, Tristan offers to race them, and whoever gets there first is a rotten egg, and all I can say is, why? He's not even a duelist, so why is he in a hurry? Chemo is very upset and doesn't believe our heroes were good enough to get star chips, despite being involved with almost every single storyline on this island since they got here.
Would you mind telling housekeeping that I like my pillows extra fluffy?
As a man who spent a good portion of his life working in hotels, a good portion of that time working in housekeeping, I can assure you, we don't give a fuck. Hey, then says the one line that all high school boys dreamed of hearing at their birthday party.
But you have to let us in. We're the cheerleaders.
Attention, duelists. These three are not duelists, and Chemo is not happy about that. Luckily for us, Mai uses her skill tree of sluttiness to get what she wants and then hits Chemo in the face with a bag full of pennies, breaking his jaw. You know, it's such a good thing that he's a highly trained bodyguard, or else, you know, they might have actually gotten past him. They immediately start running through the castle, somehow not getting stopped by anyone, even though they went through about half of it already, until they run into Bandit Keith standing at the gate. Joey's rage takes over and he flies into an attack, but unfortunately for Joey, Keith's high level of American pride has given him the ability to tap into Ultra Instinct for very brief moments.
This beat, whoops, too slow.
Also, why is Keith like 10 fucking feet tall? Our hero see Kaiba standing down in the middle of the bridge looking as bland as ever, waiting for his duel with Pegasus before Croquet appears to sandpaper his throat some more. I mean, tell us all what's going on.
Cause he's a grade A nutcase.
Even Croquet couldn't argue with that one. Maximilian Pegasus appears on the other side of the bridge, taunting Kaiba with facetious remarks about why he's not happy to see him. Although Yugi is normally confident in Kaiba, even Yugi is worried because, you know, the creator of the game has to have a magical cheating device for his skills to be respected.
After all, what could be more noble than fighting for someone that you love?
First edition, Stardust Dragon, Ghost Rare, PSA 10. That's why. I was surprised to see that Yugi has already managed to get back into the castle, not because, well, like, yeah, there isn't, you know, other star chips on the island and he couldn't have beat other people, but mainly because it's been like 15 minutes, bro. Holy shit. Kaiba Beyblades his new dueling device at Pegasus because you know that anytime he has to give someone anything in this show, he makes sure to throw it at a rapid speed that can definitely cause potential injury. It's honestly kind of ridiculous how many times he throws things unnecessarily at people in this show. Pegasus agrees to use the dueling disc, but he has to ask someone else to do the spinning for him because his gambling wrists are very sensitive and he doesn't want to pull a muscle. Broken, battered, and chained up, and also looking like he just finished the chapter black tape, Bokuba comes out to the bridge to be the guinea pig for Pegasus. Everyone is shocked to hear that his soul had been stolen, except for Tristan though. Somehow he already knew that that's exactly what happened to Yugi's grandfather as well. Kaiba agrees not to duel using the disc because he just simply cannot challenge his own soulless brother. That's emotional damage.
Wow, check out the automated bridge.
That's right, Joey. It's not like we just had a conversation about magical powers and how someone's soul just got taken away, but I mean, look at that bridge. Wow, that is amazing. The dueling arena lowers itself down like it's hell in a cell, but thank God it's not red at least, as it's time for a duel between the two biggest names of all of Duel Monsters, the creator versus the champion. Yugi yells at Kaiba that he must use the heart of the cheating, heart of the cards, or he'll have no chance against Pegasus Millennium Eye. Unfortunately, while admitting that Yugi is a good duelist, Kaiba says that he must duel in his own way, which I guess is just, you know, whipping out your deck and setting it down on the dueling arena without shuffling at all. The creator of Duel Monsters, the master of every card, begins the duel with, yes, you guessed it, a humble tea set and pass. Our temporary hero draws a first good hand, both drawing the Blue Eyes and the Crush card, Magic card, Trap card, Magic card, but chooses to move forward with the Rude Kaiser in attack mode. He's very rude and not very sensitive, so he attacks right away and destroys that Toon Alligator. Such a dick. Pegasus doesn't have a single monster in his deck that can stand up to the, ooh, wait, I made a mistake, I found a parrot. Oh, I spoke too soon once again because Kaiba has a Mesmeric Control Magic card. A card that doesn't exist, but it's basically just Spellbinding Circle, but better. Reducing the parrot's attack points by 800 and letting the Rude Kaiser get another delicious, rude, and satisfying and sensitive kill. Pegasus seems mildly upset, but Kaiba is very suspicious of his pussy-ass dueling tactics, so he just summons the Blue Eyes right away anyways.
I'm allowed to play a game. My trap card said so. Face down.
Yes, let me stop your summon with this trap card. A trap card called Prophecy. A trap card that lets me steal your opponent's monsters if you guess if it has 2,000 more attack or not. That's fair. Naturally, he guesses that it was the Blue Eyes White Dragon, stealing it from Kaiba with his flip-flop feature that apparently the dueling arena just has that you can give your cards to the other opponent. You realize it'd be so easy for them to just take it, rip it up, and run away. Pegasus then says a series of lines you truly never want to hear in bed.
But wait. Something else is coming. Yes. Yes.
After hearing such disgusting lines, Kaiba is forced to switch his rude Kaiser to defense mode and end his turn.
Kaiba looks so anxious.
It takes everything I have to just not make fun of the fact that they showed a random sliding picture of Kaiba with his mouth wide open all of a sudden. But aside from that aspect, that is not the face of anxiety. That's the face of a man taking the biggest shit of his life. Pegasus uses his fake eye to see the Soggy and Crush Card combo that Kaiba intends to set down next turn. Kaiba then attempts the heart of the cheating, trying to use the Crush Card virus by infecting someone by just attacking with a monster that's below 1,000 attack points. You can't do that. But that doesn't matter anyways because Pegasus has the negative energy magic card. Same card that Kaiba used in episode 1 on Soggy the Dark Clown to triple his attack, now just doubles his attack for, no explained reason whatsoever, thusly making it invalid for the Crush Card combo virus and destroying Kaiba's dreams. Pegasus then flips over the Dark Rabbit, which I guess also gets a power boost from this card. Just every monster on the field gets doubled, sure, why not? Destroying Kaiba's clown and inflicting a whopping 1,000 points of damage. The episode ends with, you guessed it, Pegasus monologuing. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget that sub and that bell, hit that like, and leave a comment telling me how many cards used in this duel were 100% bona fide, certified, fake as shit. Tune in next week where we get to see what happens when you make an archetype of monsters that normally has a shit ton of drawbacks have no drawbacks whatsoever. What do you think? And of course, that shout out to all my patrons. Yo, 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 yo. This has been the man from Earth with all the girth, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you with another episode this week, Wednesday, maybe Friday as well. We'll see. Later. Back with your weekly. Holy fuck! Our heroes look down to see Kaiba standing ever so blandly in the middle of the bridge, waiting to defeat Seto. God damn it. He makes sure he throws it at a rapid speed that can cause. Kaiba agrees not to use the using. Kaiba agrees not to use the using. But unfortunately, Key's high level of American pride has given him the ability to tap into That's not going in the bloopers. Shut up.